What's happening, guys? This is TheLonewolftech coming back to you with some more Yogcraft adventures. And I know I've been gone for a little while, and that's just going to happen from now on. I'm sorry, episodes are just going to be periodic, but when I'm feeling it, you'll get some. So it's just gotta be how it is. But I did get the feeling this weekend that I wanted to play some Yogcraft adventures. Now, this started to piss me off very much because, as I probably talked about in the last video, we had lag issues. It got to the point where I was getting like 30 to 60 FPS, and when I just walk around, it'd be like this loss of frame and just this jump. And it wasn't, a loss. It wasn't like I just hit a big frame rape all of a sudden. My frames didn't really move. It was just this loss of frames, and didn't really know what it was, but it just wasn't right to me. So I searched for seriously days on a way to fix this issue, and nothing was really found except that for some reason my computer doesn't like Minecraft doesn't like Radeon graphics, so it's not very optimized, and it's not using my graphics card very much. And Java isn't, it's Java. But anyway, what I did is I went ahead and switched it over to a single player world. So we were on a server before, now it's just single player, and that actually fixed a ton of the issues. Now we're getting 100, 200 FPS, none of that stuttery, laggy stuff anymore. So if you're playing by yourself and you just don't know why it's doing it, just try to switch it over to single player world. That's really the only advice I can give you. I tried everything else and nothing was really working that well. And wow, there's a lot of things to go over. First off, what you might notice but probably don't notice yet is we actually have the Yogcraft Adventures texture pack. Yes, very good. And I know I'm just going to stand here and talk for a while because there's just so much to go over. Now, there isn't an actual, this is using fax, 128-bit. Now, there's no place you can just go out and download this package. You kind of have to make it yourself. So what you can do is you go out to fax and you download the basic 128-bit texture pack, and then you can look in the add-ons for the Yogcraft. I don't want to say Yogcraft, but there's a lot of Feed the Beast add-ons out there. And also, if you Google something like Yogcraft texture pack or Feed the Beast texture pack, there is a form that was created where a user posted links to all the proper add-ons to make it a Yogcraft texture pack. So that's what I did. I found that link and got the texture pack. So that's what we got running right now. We go check our texture packs folders. These were all the ones I tried before, but we finally settled on the Yogcraft zip file right here. It's Minecraft version 1.4.6 slash 1.4.7 using the HD 128-bit textures, and in the add-ons you would find all the add-ons that we need. And the easiest, well, now it's gonna freeze up, but the easiest way we can go ahead and show us that this texture pack works is going to check all these minerals that we just kind of have sitting around. We'll do that if we ever get back in. Hopefully we will. Other news, what do we got going? We got a lot of stuff to look around. I'm just gonna try to talk about something. We got a lot of stuff to look around on the compound. I've done a lot of building. We finally got power now. We'll take a look at that. That was a big headache. I just now got finished with that. It wasn't working to save my life, but we finally got that figured out. We need to get some mining going here soon. There probably won't be too much building in this episode because we just have a lot of just random stuff to go over and cover. I think for mining, we have a few options. We might start off with a tunnel bore, just because I do not believe it requires diamonds to make a tunnel bore, and that would be a very good first step to go. I really want to go to mining turtles first, but we're going to need a diamond pick for a mining turtle. So we actually haven't found many. We have one diamond to our name, so we might need to find some other source of diamonds, probably down in the mines somewhere. One one down. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. One thing that's bad is the waypoints. As you can see, when you change your world over into a single player world, the one thing I did notice, and it tells you right off the back, is that your waypoints get disabled. So you have to remake your waypoints, and the worst part is you cannot teleport to your waypoints anymore. So make sure you know that before you go flipping around your world. If you have a ton of waypoints, you might want to look. So let's go over this texture pack like we were saying. So if we look in here, we can kind of see some of the minerals have some better textures. You can't really see it there. If we go look in this chest, you can see if it loads, it doesn't crash. There are some whole lot of good looking textures for everything. Everything really has a texture now. I haven't found any non-textured blocks. Let's see what else we got going. We got some machinery stuff. We should probably take a look downstairs. Last one when we left off, we had just a basic macerator and electric furnace, and we've kind of upgraded a little bit. I went ahead, like I said, and added the pipes in to make it automated. So if we wanted to, and this probably isn't the best automated system because it does overflow. I just haven't had the time to, or they took out some of the pipes that made overflowing not possible. And that we used to, get rid of overflow. So we have to find some other type of way. We got rid of the generator, and I'll show you our new source of power back here. So what I decided on for power was something cheap and infinite, and that is watermills. So as you can see, this room is very huge. And what I was originally going to do is I made a bunch of watermills, and I was going to surround them in water, which is what the wiki says you can do. You surround it in a 3x3 of water, place a watermill in the middle, and cables coming out, and you just, what the hell is this spider doing? Wow, it broke my sword. You just bring the cables out, and it should create power. Well, as you can see, I set up watermills in like every single one of these squares, and not a single one of them worked. So I was like, alright, that's stupid. So I looked up online and got this method, which is another really good method you can find. If you just type in watermills, everyone's using this. So what we got over here is a little bit more advanced machinery. We had to get an alloy furnace, which was up there if you didn't catch it. We got a deployer, which is deploying empty buckets. Not sure why they're getting drug out. Then we have a filter over here, which you can't really see, but that's grabbing out buckets full of water. And then we have a retriever that's pulling out empty buckets. So what's going on is this deployer is grabbing a bucket of water. The filter's taking the bucket of water out, sending it through the pipes. The bucket of water gets stuck in here. This creates energy. Then the retriever drags off the empty bucket and puts it back into the deployer. And these are just solar panels to power the retriever. And that's basically what we're going. The good thing about this system is it's a whole lot easier to expand because we can just add more watermills on the end and go all the way down if we wanted to. Unlike covering in water where you have to have a 3x3 square, so it's quite large to do that. Now, the one thing you'll probably notice are these cables. And these are actually tin cables. If we look here, ultra low current tin cables. So what I was using was just regular copper cables, and I could not get it to generate power to save my life, like I was saying. And I saw on the videos that everybody was using glass fiber cables, so I spawned in some glass fiber cables, and it did work. So I was like, okay, what the hell's going on here? So it also read on the wiki that these generate so little bit of power that you can also go ahead and use these low voltage tin cables. So I just tried those, and those are just made by 3 tin at the top of a crafting table. And yeah, these work. They work for some reason. So if you're trying to do this setup and using watermills and you're having trouble, try using the ultra low current tin cables and not the regular copper cables that you use for everything else. So that's going all over here to a bat box. As you can see, it's already full. This actually generates quite a bit of power, surprisingly. And the good thing is that they're really cheap to make, so we can just keep on adding and adding as we go along. See, we already got the macerator powered, and we're not even losing any electricity, so we can probably expand more down here and get some more stuff going. We got some nice windows, and all that's pretty good. So we'll go back upstairs. We actually probably need to go to bed. before it gets too late. I'll try to keep the mobs to a minimum. We also need to go mining, but that's what I was saying. We need the mining turtle. And I've already kind of started on that. I went ahead and dug up all the clay to get a coke oven started. It's probably already, I put half a stack of coal in there, and it's probably already, yeah, it's already gone through. So we got some coal coke. There's a little hole there. Not much we can do. We kind of got to leave that open. Come here, spider. Wow, we just one-hitted that guy. Not much going on over in these directions. Haven't been to the farm since I've gotten on. We need to get rid of all this right here. I keep on trying to jump on it when I walk by. And you just gotta, you know, have a little jumping party on all this. Can't even, you know what it is. Whatever. What are we going to? We'll come over here. We got some nice paintings. I'm not sure if I showed that. I kind of got some paintings and decked out the place in there to make it look a little bit nicer. What we got over here is a tree farm, and this is going to be our bee farm, hopefully sometime in the future. We got a huge tree right here. We might cut that one down. But this is pretty simple, just trees along the side, and yeah, we'll probably make that into like a bee farm or something. I'm not sure how that's going to happen. And then over here, we have a little hut, which is going to be for all of our tree stuff, storage. And the biggest reason for this is you can, with bees, which I don't really know a lot of bees. We'll probably get into it one of these days. We need to, because we need to go get those bees over there. But you can automate bees with pipes, and you kind of got to centralize them. So what I was thinking is we'll just dig under this whole area and have our bees being pumped out the bottom. So that's that. Over here we got a wheat farm, which is slowly going. We need to recollect some of this wheat here in a little while and finish it up. I went ahead and added a layer of dirt down here, so when we do try to automate this, we can do something. Now there is a method of automating a wheat farm. Not really. This setup won't really work for it, but you know what? We got some wheat going. Rubber trees, you know, good as always. And that's actually a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot, but gosh, it took a long time to do all this. But yeah, that's about all the updates we've gone through. Got some buckets. What do we need to do? Since we just did all this stuff, we gotta figure out what we want to do. We eventually want to get some pumps. Oh, we can make a blast furnace. That's what we need to do. Come on, load. Too many items. It's too many items for the too many items for steel leaf plate blast protect. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we're gonna need magma cream, which we get some blaze powder, and yeah, so we're gonna have to go to the nether probably, and we can't go to the nether because we do not have any pick. So basically we need to go diamonds. Yep, so you do need a diamond pick unless you want to spawn in some magma cream. So we're probably going to forget about the rolling machine and just probably go for some diamonds, seems like, because I don't want to wait all that time. I just want to I want to get my mining turtles going, and then hopefully a quarry. I think we're going to quarry in the water because that seems like the best idea. And see what else we got going. We can do that. What other? I'm not sure what machines we need to get. We need to get bees going. We can actually go collect those bees. There is a device we need. Which I do not remember the name of. Oh, it's a scoop. That's what I need. It's a scoop. We need a bee scoop. So that is just a piece of wool and some sticks. Do we have any wool? No, I don't think we ever got any wool left over. So we're going to need to get some iron, which there should be some already smelted. I think it's only 2. Am I right? No, it's got to be like 3. Nope, 2. Alright, so let's go get some of these sheep. We should probably bring some wheat with us. So we'll just pick up this field real quick. We'll replant it in a second. I like picking up wheat. if you go the right speed, you can just collect it all. It's so nice. So, if you're glad to see the Yogcraft adventures come back, make sure you leave us a like. We got power going, and we're actually looking pretty good. The only thing holding us back right now is diamonds. So once we get our diamonds, we should be pretty set. And if you don't know, mining turtles will mine for us. They actually, turtles, especially in this new update, well, I want to say new update, but in the updated version that Yogcraft have, there's actually a lot of turtles. They can do anything from like shearing sheep to like cutting down logs, you know, just about anything. There's also a bunch of railcraft, which we're going to need to get into, very big. Railcraft just got a like complete makeover, so it's a good thing that we got our coke oven going. What else? We need to get a blast furnace. We need to go to the nether, which you know how that goes, especially from vaults. We haven't played vaults in forever. Poor vaults. Such a fun world. Oh man, we didn't make it. Okay, we got some wheat. Let's go to the farm. We probably should make a big like rail system all around the island. I'm not sure what to call this island. Make sure you leave a comment on what to call the island, because it is an island. This is like a hardcore island survival. It really is when you think about it. Except we're not gonna end it when we, you know, die. So we'll just feed these guys some wheat so they can repopulate. We really need to get the cows going is what we really want, because we want a lot of cows. So we'll just get a little bit of snippy on these guys. There we go. You too. Alright, so let's get out of here. And the cows, which we haven't paid attention to at all. We don't actually have that many cows yet. Come on, you two. Go mate. Don't just stand there. Okay, they just want to stand there. Hopefully we'll get a lot of cows so we can start murdering them all. That'll be nice. We can actually make our scoop right here. There's a volcano. I'm not sure what we're going to do there. Just yet, our boat's all the way over there. We might go get the lava, but I have a feeling there's not a lot there to go get. So, it might not be worth it. Alright, we got our scoop. Let's go get those bees. So, the bees can be made... no one really knows. Well, some people know how this works, but I have no idea how the bees work. I know you gotta build some apiaries and like, you know, mate like the drones and the queens, and you get like stuff from it. But that's about as far as I know. So we get, if you use a scoop on a beehive, you get a princess or a drone or whatever. So we got a marble princess, which I guess that's all right. One of our limiting factors is actually going to be our area, because there's about 2 bees that I know of, and that was one of them. We're going to get the other one right now. So we're either going to have to get really lucky bee breeding or find some other bees to breed. We also need to get back to strip mining to find those diamonds. Also need to build, for some reason I keep on forgetting about all the sapphires. Sapphires and rubies are all in this mod pack, and I never use them to build pickaxes. It's like, oh, my pickaxe ran out. Let's go get some more iron. Every single time. I'm like, why am I doing this? Just get a ruby one. Alright, so Rocky. That looks kind of cool. So yeah, those are the only 2 I know. I think we actually need drones too. So this could be pretty bad if we don't have any drones. Oh, we have a drone. We have a marble drone. Sweet. So let's go back and build an apiary. Actually, we might... See, we're getting into a lot of weird machinery when we go into like forestry or whatever this mod is called. I want to call it forestry just because that's all like the plant stuff, but it's probably not called that. But we need to build an apiary, which I think needs some like carpenter machinery, which needs like seed oil, which needs, you know, like stuff that is really complicated, and we're going to need to go into engines. Actually, that oil is going to be really good because some of these machines are actually powered from industrial craft energy, or no, Buildcraft energy, which is from the engines. So like your redstone engines and your steam engines, that's all from Buildcraft. And no, I don't think we're using Buildcraft. No, we're not using Buildcraft power right now. Alright, let's get some bread. Quite hungry. 3 should do for now. Actually, we probably should have gotten 4, but oh well. We'll still be able to run. Alright, it's getting kind of late. Looks like. Just a tittle bit late. We can go ahead and see what we need to make an apiary. I don't even know how to spell that. Don't even ask me. I have no idea. Right here. Apiary. So we're gonna need wood and impregnated casing. And that is in a carpenter. How do we get a carpenter? We're gonna need bronze and a sturdy casing. How do we get a sturdy casing? Okay, we're just gonna need a lot of bronze. So next episode's when we're gonna deal with all the bee stuff, it looks like. So if you like the video, and wow, look at that moon. That's kind of weird. If you like the video and want to see more, please leave a like, subscribe, send me a bunch of money because that would be really nice. If you want to see more, just send me a couple $100 and I'll make you some more. Just personal Yogcraft adventures. Just be me and you. Yeah. So make sure you do that. If you want the link to the texture pack, I'm sure I can find it again for you if you really desire it. And other than that, I will be seeing y'all later.